A man who admitted raping a child and having sexual contact with two other children back in 1996 was up for parole today. 55-year-old Winston Breakall went before the parole board. Several people spoke during the hearing, including Breakall, his supporters, and one of his victims. And while we're not identifying the victim, tonight you get to hear what he had to say. KELOLAND's Lauren Solich takes a closer look at today's hearing.
In 1996, Winston Breakall was accused of preying on 3 children, 2 of which he was living with in Sioux Falls. A judge sentenced him to 50 years in prison for 1 count of first-degree rape and 2 counts of sexual contact with children under 16. Today, Breakall was up for parole. It was denied following testimony from one of his victims. The victim said he was 13 at the time and Breakall molested him for months.
I have not been able to love myself because of the damage caused by this man. I have put myself in a prison cell of drinking for over 20 years because of the horrific events that took place back then. I am now 16 days sober and trying to take back my life.
This was Breakall's response.
I hate to attack the victim, but I did molest over less than 2 weeks. That being said, I can't imagine the hell he's been through that I contributed to. I'm not solely responsible, but I did contribute, and for that I'm incredibly sorry and regret everything I did.
4 people in support of Breakall's parole also spoke to the board.
As to your question of would he reoffend, he's a man drowning in guilt and regret.
Breakall was granted parole once before in 2012, but was sent back to prison after failing polygraph tests. In Sioux Falls, Lauren Solich, KELOLAND News.
2 other inmates sentenced in the 90s were also up for parole today. Chad Hulls was convicted of first-degree rape in 1997 and sentenced to 50 years. Fidel Arguello was convicted of manslaughter in 1992 and sentenced to 90 years. Both were denied parole.